Hello, friends. I'm hearing the Doja Cat song Agora Hills. At least that's what it says on my radio right now. It says the part that says, I want to show you off. Someone wants to show you off. And I hope you don't mind the glare. I think it's really aesthetic. So I just went with it. I got a new like phone holder thing. I had gotten a cheapy one at TJ Maxx and I realized why they were cheapy and at TJ Maxx. And it's giving like, go for the quality item, go for the item you actually want, not the item that you're settling for that's only halfway. I mean, like, if you have to do what you can to get closer to it, like, if that's what you can afford, that's what you can afford. But if you're like in a lack mindset and you can actually afford it, like, say you have the money like today, but you're worried about tomorrow, it's like giving tomorrow's not here yet. And by having kind of a trust fall with the universe, the universe may reward you for trusting that you'll be okay tomorrow. You know, like stressing that you're not going to be okay tomorrow, you're probably manifesting that you're not going to be okay tomorrow. And I'm seeing a cat and a dog, so it's giving domestic life, but it's also giving like your pets love you. Maybe they want to remind you of that. Oh my God, the Emperor! I just looked down and I could kind of peep in this corner. And I was like, oh my goodness, the Emperor's showing. But I just had some downloads and just some recent experiences, the Oat Chariot, that's having me want to channel for y'all. Friends, I'm seeing the color blue. Like we have a pretty sky blue today after lots of rain. So it's giving emotions are high. The rain's giving like, it's giving emotions. It's giving your spirit guides are trying to reach you right now. You may have empowered your voice in a way that's surprising someone around you. Like maybe someone didn't know you had it in you, or like you're about to do something that maybe you didn't even know you had it in you, or like maybe you're just a very pleasant surprise for your special person, or just like for your special person, or like maybe like the people who have caused you resistance, they're realizing like they've only just added to your success, that you're pretty much destined to be successful no matter what the people around you do, that you maybe some things have been delayed because you needed to figure out your desires, you needed to figure out who you are. I'm seeing a red car. You might know someone or are about to meet someone with a red car, or you're manifesting having a red car, or something about your root chakra and travel. I have a King of Wands reversed. I wanted to say the Queen of Wands, but she's not showing herself. The Emperor reversed. Okay, the Emperor again, but this time reversed. So I think we're getting into how to unlock the energy we want. I don't want it to be like a song. I'm gonna start like really sweating. Someone has the hots for you for sure, but or something about hotboxing. Okay, someone. I'm kind of hearing like someone. You may feel like your special someone, they're giving you special treatment right now, but you're almost like doubting it because you're like, what if they treat other people like this? It's giving, be prepared for that, but you don't have to overprotect yourself from that. Like, just enjoy the experience. Like, it may come up as a way of like, yes, it's possible for this person to hurt you, but they haven't yet. It's like, be prepared for the worst, but hope for the best and enjoy the experience anyway. I'm definitely going through something like that for sure, of just like enjoying the experience, whether it's good or bad. Just trusting it's something that you need, even if it's not what you want. I'm hearing someone's manifesting a place to live, or something about moving in with your person. Oh, just as I was saying that, you see the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Someone's pain placement is pushing others away. It's giving like PTSD, and it's also giving just baggage. It's definitely giving baggage. It's giving protect your energy, friends. We have Ace of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I'm seeing a Volkswagen and a Toyota, and I'm definitely zeroing in on the color green. So someone's kind of on go mode from their, I don't know if you could hear what I was saying, but someone's pretty much on go mode with their heart chakra. And now I'm seeing one of those, I'm seeing the word attitude just now, like driving by me, but it's this truck pulling, like a camping rig, a like little camping attachment. You could be going camping. Maybe that's something you should do with your person, or something that you haven't done before is gonna be coming around, an opportunity, or you have to go find, like you gotta create the opportunity, or it's gonna just kind of come into your energy. This Page of Pentacles reverse is giving for some of the collective, you're gonna have to go and get this energy. For others, it may just be in your radar and you're not identifying with it when you should be. Like, for example, I want to go skydiving, but there's divine timing for it, and some of you, you're ignoring your divine intervention because you keep seeing the same things over and over, and you're like, I'm not even interested in that, or I've never done that before. Like, you're not giving it a chance, therefore you're also not giving yourself a chance. The Hermit reversed as I was saying that. What the heck? It's like it's giving like, put yourself out there a little bit more, like loosen up, try new things. I was channeling for some in the collective to be around new people, new cities. You think you know yourself, but maybe you don't know yourself very well, and you're feeling stuck because you're stuck in the same things, thinking, this is it? I'm seeing this card over and over again, friends. It's not fun to experience. Like, it's giving, like, you're sitting envious and jealous and, like, why not me? And it's giving, like, choose yourself. Choose the divine intervention. It's uncomfortable. It's growth, but it's gonna happen whether you want it to or not. It's giving, like, I think maybe you're, like, locked into a version of you when a new version of you is trying to emerge. I'm also getting, like, music. You may hear messages in music and movies. And you're like, That was weird. That was kind of a coincidence, but it's kind of not. It's giving the universe is trying to drop ideas into your lap, and you're kind of not. It's kind of like it's dropping into your lap, and you're just letting it fall. And it's giving Tower moment, kind of. I know the Tower card hasn't come out, but the energy is kind of giving Tower moment. Maybe, okay, Ace of Cups, this Queen of Cups reverse, it's giving someone's trying to give you a Tower moment, but it's not working. Again, one of those things with your voice, like you're more empowered than someone's used to, and they're like, damn, I only helped them by trying to sabotage them, because it's like sabotaging someone else is actually just sabotaging yourself, because that, like, what goes around comes around, right? And it's like tetherball, something to do about like some the ages between like 4 and 9. Maybe you need to look at activities that you were doing during then. So like definitely I was playing tetherball, and recently on my Amazon, actually, that the ankle toy that you would put it on your ankle, and you would basically skip walk with it, and it would like fling around your ankle. Whoever gave that to me as a kid, I realized like I fucking loved that toy. I loved it. I was so good at that toy. But I think it was given to me as a joke, as a means of like, let's see her fall on her face. Like, it's giving, they really only helped me. But I saw that reappear on my Amazon, and I'm like, damn. Like, if I was a grown-ass adult giving this to a child with a, you know, with prosthetic legs, it's giving like fucked up, like a fucked up joke, but it's also giving like it was my fucking favorite thing to do. Like, I was such an active, physically active kid, probably because so many people threw it at me as a joke, but it actually became an actual interest of mine. I'm seeing the color purple now, and again with the blues, with the throat chakra, but your intuition's probably more on point than you let yourself admit, because some things are hard to admit, that maybe someone's not good for you, or maybe some situation's not good currently and you don't want to admit that, but it's giving you can solve things when you can admit, like, you can solve the problem if you can admit there's a problem, but if you don't think that there's a problem, then there's nothing, you know, you can't actually solve the problem when there is one. Polka dots and stripes. Oh, that song, she wore an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Something about being, your confidence is going to be boosted even though you're going to be put into something really uncomfortable. And like someone wants to experience the beach with you, or experience like someone's kind of a nudist. Not everyone in the collective, obviously. I think that's a very small portion of the collective, but I think like even this, okay, we always talk about the majority, but the minority deserves to be seen too, you know. It's giving spiritual warfare though, because we're talking about majority versus the minority. It's like giving underdogs and the big dogs. Maybe you need to figure out where your placement is. Are you a minority, or are you part of the majority? Are you a follower, or are you a leader? I'm getting that your name has an S in it, or an R. I'm also getting that your name has an E. It could be first, middle, or last name. I know that could be very general. And I'm getting a C as well right now. 2s, 5s, and 3s are significant as well. And someone's getting like a body modification, like a tattoo or a piercing, or you want to get like cosmetic surgery, or you want to get like a some work done. Like it could be like your brows, or you could get your lashes done. You could, I mean, like whatever makes you feel most yourself. If doing that kind of work is going to make you feel like not yourself, or like, you know, not as confident because you feel fake, don't do it. Because, you know, don't do it if you're gonna feel fake out of it. Do it if you feel truer to what you think you should look like. That could also even be changing genders, you know, going through the process of maybe cross-dressing, or, you know, the other educational paths that you could take for making those transitions. If you resonate with being a male and you want to look more masculine, by all means, make those brows bushier, make your clothes more manly, flex those muscles, talk in a deep voice, do whatever you need to do. If you feel like you should be feminine, wear the makeup, wear the skirts. And I'm also hearing like we have a collective that's like a very masculine female, but you still identify as female, and like that's okay to lead with your masculine energy if that's what you feel comfortable with. But you also need to balance in the other parts of you that are still there, you know. And same thing with males that resonate with feminine energy. Like you can still resonate with being a male and really like feminine products or feminine things. Like maybe your best friends are of the opposite sex because you have more interests in that thing. And that's where like the minority majority comes in, is like the majority of males like male things, but there's a minority of males that like female things, but they're still male, they're still straight, they still like all the things. It's like whatever you resonate, you can just be, it could just be purely good. Like other people giving you shit is just that they're shit people for you. Maybe it's giving like they're generally a good person, but when it comes to you, they treat you like shit. That could be something that's hard to admit. It's like generally they seem like a good, my bullies were like this. They seem like a good person everywhere else. They seem like a good person to the public. Celebrities. This is, oh, tower moment. That's the validation for someone trying to make you have a tower moment. Like someone's secretly bad and they've been making you look bad this whole time when really they're truly the bad ones. Something like that. But it's giving like bullies. And it's giving like a push and pull with like a power dynamic. Like someone's claiming their power back and then someone's receiving the bad karma they've always deserved. And it's giving, wow, how did that person's life go to shit so suddenly? And then you're seeing like the other side of it, like they're rising up, and it's giving their choices. They made bad choices. I'm hearing, oh, okay, someone needs to hear this about your internet. Someone can see your search history through the Wi-Fi. Like if someone really was trying, they could see that and they can like spy on you a little bit. I'm also hearing like you should just know that when it comes to public networks too, like don't do anything important in a public setting. Like, because if you have the tab open, someone can just like access that. But you have to have the window open and the tabs open while at the same time that they're like trying to access it. A stranger danger. Doesn't always apply, but it does exist. To some people's surprise, the hospitality in other areas are largely different, right? I'm noticing walking around and greeting people you meet is uncommon. In California, like, a lot of people are very like reserved and to themselves in California, unless you're in very specific areas where like everyone's just friendly. But it's just giving like in Costa Rica, pura vida was just everybody says it to one another on the streets. It's like the only time that the people on the streets miss a beat with being friendly and greeting you is if you're dealing with an American, United States, like a United States American. And it's also giving like the United States population, like, we don't have monopoly over the word American. There's North America and South America, and there's so many other regions that are included in that, and you're still considered American. So it's like some of us are thinking we're more important than we actually are, but then there's giving this energy of you're more important than you think. Like, there's like a level of self-importance, and then there's just like other people are important too, you know? Every single person deserves to be acknowledged. So like, why not, when you're passing someone on the street, acknowledge them by like, you don't even have to say hi. It could be just a nod and a smile. Sometimes a hi can be too much for somebody, but sometimes a hi, how are you, could save someone's life. It could save your life. Like, who's checking in on you? And it's giving like some people are just going through their own things too. Like, don't ever take things personally. Like, maybe you needed the space, or maybe you failed in a connection and you're finding it later and you're like confused. And it's giving like, you should know where you failed. That person doesn't have to tell you. However, you should know if you didn't fail, then you don't have to, confront that person. Like, it's like, I reconnected with someone and I was the problem, and they just showed up as if we were still friends, because we are still friends. It's just that I was going through something, and it wasn't personal to her why I deleted her or removed her or blocked her or anything, but it was just giving like I needed to go through what I was going through alone. And maybe there was something about her energy that threw me off. Maybe she was going through something and I'm like, I don't want to go down with that. Either way, nothing truly happened between us. And I did some action that I kind of want to take back. And it's giving some things you can't take back, some things you can. Some things, like, if you want to take something back, like an action, like you want to like reverse, like undo whatever you did, maybe you have to like make up for it. And it's giving, how bad is it and how much do you have to make up for it? Like, you'll know that answer. You can't really ask someone else what you should do, because other people, like, they're getting it out of context, or they're getting only a small scale of it based off of the phrases that you're saying or the statements that you're saying. So if you didn't explain it that deeply, then their response isn't going to be that deep either. And if it's a deep problem and you only explain it in a shallow manner, because maybe you're connecting with someone who it's a friendship that's kind of shallow or surface level, and you didn't want to get that deep with them, but you still needed some sort of advice, like you're still gonna get like misguided. Even if it's like kind of generally in the right direction, you may not be able to scale it properly if there is some making up to do. Because, like, oh my goodness, God forbid my ex thinking that he can make up trying to kill me. Like, putting whatever shit he put in my gas tank it nearly killing me and trying to ruin my business by bringing something very personal to a public level. It's giving like it didn't have to be that way. You didn't have to gaslight me for being depressed. And blame me for whatever problems I was finding out about you. Like, that's like, maybe your depression is karma for what you were doing to me. And it's giving like, yeah, God forbid someone like that thinking they can make things up to you. Like, if it's really that bad, there is no level of making things up to you. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard thing to admit. And sorry about the trigger thing with pills, if you have a trigger around that. Someone's healing addiction on many, for collective, the addiction is different. It could be like, it could be as innocent as video games, or you're addicted to a person and you need to set boundaries. But also is recently picking up that boundaries are for things that are bad for you, or things that that maybe you're not sure about yet, you know, so you kind of have to take it at your own pace. Yellow. Chakra alignment, or just working, you're just noticing a certain energy being more tingly. So maybe you're getting like affected, you're getting some physical ailments in your body, and there different areas of your body have to do with your chakra alignments too. So maybe the middle of your, we had purple, right? So it's like your intuition, maybe in between your eyes are tingly or getting itchy. Maybe you feel like chills. Yeah, you need to maybe stop resisting your body language. And if someone's calling you sensitive in any way, they don't want you to pick up on what you're receiving intuitively about them. Now, I know that I live with people who didn't expect me to live this long or succeed this much or do as much as I am. And it's giving, like, when you exceed people's expectations of you, like, they don't know what to do with you. And maybe it's giving they need to learn this version of you, but maybe it's giving they sincerely don't know. Like, okay, learning, they don't know, but it's like that learning curve can be hard to be on when you're in the beginning stages. Like, think like wavy, I don't know, think like ups and downs and stuff. But someone who like truly true love will go through the ups and downs. They're not going to just leave when it gets hard, okay? And it's giving, maybe they will leave when it gets hard, but only just to have space, not like leave, abandon you. Like, if you love something, let it go. If it was truly love, it'll come back. Page of Cups reversed. Someone's shy. Someone has an offer that they want to come bring in, or they want to figure out where they messed up with you, if they messed up with you. But they may know that you're not the type of person that just accepts words or wants to just tell you how they are. Like, if I have to tell you how you are in a bad way, like that person rather just let you be peaceful and be yourself. And that's kind of unconditional love in a unique form. Like, someone operates in this way. But someone being like, the way they approach things, they may just tell you like it is. Some people don't want to tell you like it is, and they rather just like keep like, because sometimes telling you like it is like them trying to change you, and some people just wouldn't want to change you even if it hurts them, and that means they have to like leave or they have to have space. It's giving like, I'm kind of reminded of someone who like, they fell in love with me, but they just didn't have the capacity to match me. Like, you might be someone who resonates with this, where like your depth, a lot of people fall in love with you, but you reciprocating has been like hard for you to do, because you're like, I don't know why I can't reciprocate. It just doesn't feel that deep, or it doesn't feel the same as I've experienced before. Like, someone just has been places, like you need someone on your level, right? It's giving shallow versus deep. Opposites attract. Like, maybe you just needed to learn this about yourself too, like someone's depth or someone's shallow. And I'm also hearing like, it kind of gives you the ick when someone's like really into you upon like, when you were wearing a mask or something and someone's into you, you're like, you were into that? I wasn't even really being myself. And but then there's like where you were actually being yourself, and like it's just easier to move fast. And some of you are concerned about moving too fast, but a person who's ready for you is gonna continually like do the work to stay ready, or like they may like, someone may be like right behind you with like catching up. Like, someone's gonna do something and then you're like, you thought of it, but then they did it, or like they said it. It's giving twin flames and telepathic in this part of the reading, where like someone thinks it and then but you're like shy, and then someone does it and then you're like, oh, that kind of makes it easier because they did it first. And then you're just like, okay, well, I guess I was worried for nothing. It's giving like, when you're not ready, your person will help you be ready. Like, you're just gonna be perpetually cycling back and forth between just like, maybe each person's taking the lead. Because I mean, like, always being a leader is exhausting. You know, you want to follow sometimes, and always being the teacher is exhausting. You want to be a student sometimes too. Someone drives a Mustang or a Dodge in general. I'm also seeing a GMC. And I'm hearing Range Rover. There's not very many Range Rovers in this area, but I'm hearing something about a Range Rover. Someone feels like a fish out of water sometimes. Like, it's definitely giving like, maybe where you're at is just not your place and you're feeling it hard, and it's giving, go find your place. You may hear about like other areas. Oh, the Empress is showing itself now. But she's reversed. It's giving, feel into things a little bit more. You may be surprised. I'm definitely getting like, you're surprising yourself and you're surprising those around you. I saw the Judgment card. Okay. Citrus fruits, grapefruits, lemons, oranges. It could be in your perfume. It could be just fruits that you like. You might just notice them in a new place randomly. I'm seeing tulips a lot recently as well, and sunflowers. Sunflowers. Someone's a truck driver, or drives for work, you could like Uber Eats, or you could DoorDash, you could Lyft, or normal Uber. Or you could own your own business of rideshare, or maybe that you want to start a rideshare business, like where all you have to do is, not all you have to do. I mean, like, it sounds so simple, like easier said than done, but it's giving like invest in the inventory or the supplies or the resource that you need to start the business. So for a rideshare, you need vehicles, right? So if you already have the vehicles, maybe you need to buy the logo. Maybe if you have the logo, you need to get the process of putting the logo on. Maybe you need to do some marketing, hire a social media manager, someone's in the public eye. Maybe you're more of an artist, or your graphic design, right? We're talking about logo, so you could be into graphic design or something to do with like housework. And it's giving like you could do it on the side. You don't have to full on do it, but it's risky for the biscuit. Yeah, like why hold back? I think it's giving like, I'm hearing your fear of failure is also you fearing your success, because you're gonna fail. The thing though is that you have to get back up when you fall. 9 of Wands. It's giving some of you are skaters here. Roller skate, skateboarding, longboarding. We could even take it to surfing. Someone surfs in this collective. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to work out in your favor if you pursue your life purpose. If you're not living your life purpose, you're going to see things you're going to see a lot of pain placements, because the universe is hurting from you not living in your life purpose. And I received this message on Instagram where it's like, helping people plus your talent equals life purpose. So your talent is something that you're just like naturally really good at, or something that you're meant to be doing. Maybe spirit called on you to be doing something, and it's giving like the more you're not doing that thing that you're supposed to be doing, that the universe called you to do, or that you're just naturally should be doing. Inner child stuff, like I said, maybe things that you're doing from 4 to like around 8 or 9 years old, or even like your teenage years. Okay, like whatever you were doing in your childhood years, your child self was the most recently out of the portal, pussy portal, birth, from the other side, spiritually being a spirit baby, and then being born, and then you're an actual baby. It's like you were so recent from the portal, and it's like you're being so close to the portal is magical, and it's giving like you may know things as your child that your adult self, like you were conditioned to forget, or you were attacked out of your special talents because someone was jealous that you were chosen for that and not them. Like someone wants to be famous. So many people want to be famous, so many people want to be a celebrity, and so many people want to be like seen, but then they don't have the energy or the work behind it, or the strive isn't there, or like there's some reason why it's not there, but it's there for you, and they attacked you out of it because they're jealous. They're like, why them, not me? It should be me. It's like, no, like everyone has their own special, unique gifts, and it's giving someone who hasn't found their gift was destroying someone's gift because they wanted a gift. I don't know. It's giving hurt people, but where was I going? Oh, the portals, inner child stuff. Whatever you're doing back then might be your life purpose. Like you started young and you should have been still doing that. but somewhere along the way you were told to stop, or like for some reason you stopped. Distractions, other desires, and that's okay. Exploring is plenty okay. Someone had like burnout energy from doing too much. Yeah. And like, I'm hearing like when you're new at something, you're just gonna get exhausted faster. Because you're just like, it takes up more energy to be new at something, because you're like, oh my god, this is so hard, I don't know what to do. But then it's like when you do know how to do something, like your tenacity, or capacity for it, your what's the word I'm thinking of? I'm drawing a blank, friends. Your energy towards it gets extended with, like, it's the more you know. I'm also hearing, like, was it like Seinfeld, like No Soup for You or something? Or someone uses movies and things to, like, to appear cooler than they are. Like, maybe someone's always referencing other things, and it's like the illusion that they're funny or cool, but they're just using funny or cool things to be relatable. Like, someone's not actually as relatable as they might appear or seem to be. And I'm hearing, like, maybe you need to pick up on this more. Like, maybe you think they're really cool, but they're only just using things they know you like. They might not even actually have watched it or seen it. They just know you like it, so they're just using it, like, up the wall and stuff. I'm also hearing, like, Vans Warped Tour, that concert, or you like going to concerts in general, because I was just, like, up the wall, you know. Okay, I'm gonna end the reading here, and that Two of Cups reverse, you're gonna need to detach a little bit. With that Two of Cups being reversed, I can't leave it reversed here for you. The Hierophant, your loyalty to others is somehow making you disloyal to yourself. Like, you may need to detach from others for a little bit, because maybe it's just giving too attached. Like, there is good things, but then there could be too much of a, like, too much, right? Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So there is such thing as too much of anything. But I'm also hearing, like, someone can't get enough of you, though. Someone definitely cannot get enough of you. Like, it's giving insatiable thoughts. A secret admirer, or someone that you're aware of already. Justice, the universe is trying to reward you for the work that you're doing, because honestly, if you're in this reading, you are doing some heavy work, because I channeled a lot of heavy things that it's probably hard for you to sit through. I'm seeing a rainbow. There's like a spider web on my side mirror, and it's reflecting the sun in like a perfect way that it's like making a rainbow, and I love that. I love ending it like that. And yeah, you can definitely take your time when it comes to moving forward, but don't take too long. Clarity's coming. You got this, and thank you for the hard work that you're doing. I'm so proud of you, and I'll see you later. Stay magical. This was Magic with Melly. My low battery went off. This was Magic with Melly. If you're exhausted, make sure you're resting. Okay, because you need to get ready for these things that you're gonna be rewarded for. So yeah, bye. Stay magical. I'm gonna say it again because I almost got cut off. Stay magical. This was Magic with Melly.